May 15th, 1981. It's been 3 days since I first laid my eyes on the most glorious thing in the world. 3 days, and a reminder in the form of an unfortunate arrival now clouds my brain. I don't want to dwell on it for longer, as there are clearly other matters to attend to, but I'll write here that it is on this day that the Iron Nautilus, the strongest ship in the recent Seacraft expansion, fell near a cove earlier this morning. Many escaped. The ship sank to the bottom of our cove. I don't know what this means for our future development. I need to keep this place running in order to provide. I need to provide now. What measures can be taken? What roads can be traveled?
Hello everyone and welcome back to Minecraft Relics Destination Ahead. I know you guys are enjoying these videos just as much as I am, so that means about half as much? 5 out of 10? 5 stars? 5 stars, yeah, 5 stars. But anyways, so buckle in here because this intro is going to be long, and it's going to be long for me, so you got to listen to it now, and I have to say it, so you got to listen to it. There's a lot to say because there's a lot to catch up on. As you might have seen in the intro montage, there was a quite substantial amount of stuff that happened that between the episodes. Like last episode, we kind of ended it off with maybe a bit of a sour note. I mean, I don't really know the way it kind of came across, but basically, I was not having a great time. I was realizing that there's a lot of stuff on the server that really needs to be kept upkeep before we can move forward, and so we took some time to do that. But we also got to work on a little bit of a project here, and I really want to quick show that off before we get into anything else. But if you look down there, we see what is known as the Iron Nautilus shipwreck, and if we dive down, you can see why it's called that. Because it's a Nautilus, you know, because you can kind of see how it was falling apart. You get the idea. But it basically, if you imagine this full thing as a ship, like I built it. Okay, so this build was very interesting because I built this originally on an actual creative world as a ship, and then I kind of tore it apart, broke it apart in the water, stuff like that, to make it kind of have this crash landing effect. And like you can almost just imagine the tentacles of the Nautilus reaching out and over the sides. Now I was gonna add something extra here, but now that I just say that now, it really, like, look at that. You can really just imagine, well, you're glowing. Oh my gosh, wait, when do drowns have like a glowing effect on them? What? No, that's new. No, you're like bright blue. Whoa, that's cool. So yeah, the Nautilus, Iron Nautilus, and we'll get into the Iron Nautilus shipwreck here in a second, but as it is nighttime now, clearly by the drown spawning, there's another thing to talk about. If you can look around and you've seen me walking around a little bit, you might have noticed these little green torch thingies. Now, they're really not noticeable unless I mention, oh, hello, oh. Okay, well, I kind of lighted up as much as I could. This area clearly isn't lighted up, so we will carry around torches with us for this episode. But you may remember, at the end of last episode, or near the end, I talked about our work in progress stuff. One of the work in progress projects, WIPP, were lighting up my base, making all the stuff so when I build stuff, it's actually I'm not constantly getting attacked by mobs, I don't have to constantly sleep, and so I'm probably going to be keeping this in my inventory during this episode so I can keep lighting stuff up. But as you can see, a lot of this is lit up. It's really nice, it's really great, we don't have to really worry about too many mobs now, and obviously we'll stuff, again, dark areas everywhere, but you know, with the color I used, you don't even have to really worry about like, does it look good? It's green. It almost like reflects off like a firefly bush. Wow. Oh, wow. This kind of looks good. Like obviously there's some dark spots up there, but we'll get around to that. There are a few more things that I want to mention that you might have seen in the montage because honestly, accidental things, but I have a zombie horse now. This area got a ruin, but oh, sorry. He's pretty fast. I don't want to speed him out of here, but this is this little cubby. We'll put him here for now. We now have a zombie horse, skeleton horse, and an actual horse over here, which is just great which means we've gotten all of the horses back, and we also got a Nautilus back. If we look over here, Nautilus. Isn't that crazy? Somehow, accidentally we've managed to get all the stuff that we kind of either lost last episode, if you remember what happened to Miss Mischief. Whoa, I have never seen a phantom on the server. Oh my gosh. I normally sleep so often. But as you might be able to see, because I haven't been sleeping to light this up, we have a Nautilus now. It's crazy. We have everything we've been missing. It's not even just crazy. It's incredible. I was really worried we might have to get off task a little bit. It's kind of all worked itself out. We have a lot of stuff now. We do still have to worry about the copper golem, so we will worry about that later in this episode. Oh my gosh, they're going to be annoying, aren't they? We will worry about the copper golem a little bit later in this episode and sorting that thing, because that's another WIP. I don't know. You guys can frame in the comments of how you say WIPP. I would it be WIP? I don't know. But basically, that's one of the 2 things we're going to be working on. So there's one of our 2 WIPPs done today. And the other one we'll have to work on is the copper golem and our inventory management, because our inventory really needs to be managed before we can move on to things. So basically today we're going to finish up what we kind of started last episode of just finishing everything up, getting it all looking nice. And I have a game to show you guys that we did on the server that I did a little bit earlier than this recording of the intro right now, but it was fun. And so I'll probably show that to you guys this episode. And we also have another little build we have to do. We're just getting some stuff done today, basically. I'm on top of just getting a bunch of different projects done. Look, everything is turning out great right now. It's fantastic. Let me get in my base before the phantoms get me. But basically, today's episode, as you can see, you might be already tell by this intro, it's just getting stuff done, This is the last episode. This will hopefully be the last episode of just getting our little things out of the way so we can get working on huger projects, because next episode will be focused on the last big build of the series. And if you don't know what that is, well, you can just be surprised a little bit for the next episode. For now, I do want you to show you the lore on the shipwreck I just built, because there is a little bit of lore that goes with that shipwreck. And I will say that our lore had a little bit of a time jump. So there might be a little bit of facts that are like, whoa, where did that come from? Well, if you watched next 2 episodes ago, when we showed off okay, I'm gonna stop attempting this because it's kind of getting sad. I showed off some little entries into the end. So this is picking up right where that in entry stopped with a little bit of extra lore. So I'll let you guys look over this for a second, and you guys can pause it, slow it down, all that good stuff. I don't need the extra watch time because this episode, I don't know, this episode might be a little bit of a shorter episode, to be honest. But we will be getting a lot of stuff done still this episode. So I will get to working on the inventory management, because hopefully we can find a solution to that. And then I'm going to show you guys a little bit of a game I played. A fun little game that I played with some of my friends. So first, let's worry about this. Then we'll get into the second part of this episode. I don't know. It's kind of weird how this episode worked because it's kind of all over the place. So I'm trying to connect the dots because the recordings didn't really line up. And that happens sometimes. So we'll just see what we can do here. My whole goal right for now with the copper golem, if you're a little bit confused or confuzzled, I am trying to figure out some way to get this guy to inventory sort better, because he kind of gets lost. And maybe, maybe I just need another one in here. Maybe that might be the actual just solution that I've been looking for, because this guy gets lost very easily. So maybe if I move a copper chest over down here for these blocks, because let's see, he can only register so many chests. So let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these 2 chests, in theory, wouldn't be registered by him. So we need a copper golem down here to register these chests. Yeah, that kind of looks good. I mean, I don't know. It might not fit with what I have going on right now, unless we... I mean, it's functionality-wise, I'm not really gonna be... I probably will be the only person kind of bothered by it. But if they're working along, that's great. Now we have more stuff to sort. And they should get through all this stuff. Okay, great. All right. I'm going to throw a few things in the system here and make sure they're actually doing stuff that follows. So I'm hoping that they can figure out their system. Jeez, hopefully I have stuff that they can figure out. That can go in here. I don't know why you're in the overflow bundle. Notch apples, I don't have very many, and I probably should keep those in my inventory. I have golden apples. Do I have armadillo scoots? Do I need to have a special spot for those? No, okay, so if I throw something in here, and I throw in an armadillo scoop per se, that's great. I still have to do my dispenser challenges. Maybe that will line up today. Maybe it will. Probably won't. We're probably never going to get the dispenser challenges done, to be honest. I'm sorry, guys. I really tried to get it done. I attempted. It didn't really go particularly well, but I mean, it was... I thought about it. I thought about getting it done. All right. What are you looking for? Oh, you're looking for the armadillo skull. Let's see if he goes for it. No, he did not go for it. That was not what I wanted you to do. I'm trying to see like what blocks they can actually pathfind over to. I guess it's random. Oh, now they checked down here. Oh, is he gonna put it in? Is it that one? I don't know. Oh, okay. What are you gonna do now, buddy? Oh. Yes! Oh my gosh, they did it. Okay, I think I have this up and running again. Oh my gosh, okay. I gotta sort through some of my inventory now because of this episode. Put that down. Put that down. So now, hopefully, if I flood the system with a bunch of blocks, they hopefully will be able to go off on it. Why do we wax these? Wax? Why are you guys oxidized so fast? What in the world? In fact, let's oxidize. Wax on. Wax off. We do have I do have a little thing to show you. And so I'm going to go over here. And actually, we can do a little faded in intro as I walk into the schoolhouse building because I have a little game that I did with my friends. And I want to show it to you guys. So let's just take a look at what the game has to offer. Why don't we? Alright. Well, while CX makes his way over here, I guess I can re-explain the rules. Alright. So, if you... when you guys get here, there'll be a bunch of signs with words on them. I hope you can read, because if you can't, you got problems. Alright. And there'll be a barrel with dye and a bunch of other materials. Alright? Following, person A will choose someone to be... What are you? What world? Someone will choose... We'll choose someone to be person A. Person A will highlight 5 random words alone in here. So they go up and they'll highlight 5 random words in like the top of the schoolhouse. And then person B will come up after them and try to create a phrase or a sentence out of those words. Then they'll go tell that phrase to person C. Now person A and B will then chill in the top of the schoolhouse, or they can use camera, or they can watch person C build. I'm probably gonna use camera and just chill here for a little bit so I can get some cinematic shots. Like I gathered like a stack of a few things. Like we got a log, we got some mangrove roots, some deep slate, some cobblestone, some glass, leaf litter, leaves, poppies, furnace, stone cutter, some coal to smelt things, and like shape things, some shears because you guys can use my sheep if you really want. Lots of different stuff you could use for this. We'll do a few rounds. We have 5 minutes building, so
I just want to hang out with my friends.
that's terrific.
Okay.
All right, so CX will determine the words. Dragon will interpret the phrase. I guess I'm building. We will. Oh! No, bad dragon. No, bad.
Don't worry, I'm not looking.
Yes, Mr. Teacher, yes. I'm learning so many good things today. Today we're learning about ferns.
Hello, everyone, and today we're going to be learning about the FNAF lore.
Oh my gosh, get up there. Get up there. It's your turn. Get do your job.
So I'm making a sentence from this?
Sentence, phrase. As long as it includes the words, you can make anything you want, really. I'm going to be building this, so keep it kid-friendly, because I also have to keep it in the video, but if you guys...
Dang it.
I will probably still keep it in the video if it's a 6-7 joke. Should I add 6 and 7 as my next choices when I like redo signs?
Oh, there's another one highlighted.
There should be 5 highlighted.
Yeah, I know, I can't count.
Oh.
Oh, there's 6 highlighted. Yeah, you highlighted 6, man.
Oh, so yeah, you're saying he
Highlight one of them right now.
you're saying he highlighted 6 or 7?
He highlighted 6.
Oh my gosh. Did you set your spawn point up there, CX? Because I feel like you're gonna need to. Yes. Okay, good. This is such a a little little area. Like I need some music, man.
This is my building, by the way.
We need some waiting music in here. Should I get a jukebox?
It's a screaming monster. What did I write here? What? Oh, sorry, I forgot a letter. A screaming monster flew at the park on Wednesdays with a cat.
Can you like send this to me like private chat it somehow or like slash message me? Cause I'm not gonna remember that entire thing. Jeez. Screaming monster.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna have to try to guess what this is, by the way, so have fun with that. Cause I'm gonna make you guess it. Cause you deafened anyways, so.
Well, okay, I know my sentence. If you change it.
Dragon's sending it to me individually because it was long. And I'm gonna forget it.
How you can do this.
Okay, while you're or slash message or just slash message me.
Okay, you can't come up here.
I'm gathering stuff.
Skibbity 6767. Hi.
What? Okay, hold up. I gotta get my inventory sorted. There we go. Okay, here I go. We're gonna have to build up really tall. Don't make me stressed. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I gotta make him really long arm, really long legs. How do I what? Oh jeez. Oh jeez. This is really hard enough to do in creative mode. Okay, I'll add the finishing touch. I hope CX knows what I did here. So I tried. Oh, this is bad. I hope you get the vibes, CX. I mean, okay, so put it all together. Bring it piece by piece.
Screaming monster cat by any chance?
Is that a okay, what's this? You gotta think of the sentence. Look at all the clues you've been given.
I'm gonna say first, my original sentence was a screaming monster cat flew to the park on Wednesdays.
Alright.
There's a lot more sense than the sentence I made.
I mean,
No, I don't know what's going on here.
Dragons wasn't too far.
But I think I see a screaming monster. It's flying to the Wednesday. And there's a cat on the side too.
So put it all together.
Cat there for?
Put it all together.
And where's the park?
I mean, have you seen the tree?
That's not a park.
I had 5 minutes. Bro, expected.
What was the sentence Dragon gave you? Because I don't know what's going on here.
Do you give up?
Yes.
A screaming monster flew at the park on Wednesday with a cat.
I feel like you split the sentence wrong as well. So I was thinking a scream monster
I want to be the second person. I want to make
at the park on.
the second sentence.
All right. Should I tear this down? I don't know how much more materials we have. We'll tear. Do you guys want to tear this one down, or we'll just save the materials we have right now and just keep going until we run out of materials? And you guys can just borrow.
Yeah, do that.
We
I
can just
wanna
borrow.
use that beauty of
Yeah, we can borrow materials if we really need it, because this is just so far away from my base. I don't care.
Dragon builds and then you choose the words.
That was a
I
masterpiece.
fear my sentence made a little bit more sense.
I fear I was really confused. Which is why Dragon made such a long. Oh. I thought this was remnants for a second, and I got really scared. My brain had a plug-in for a minute.
Just slime.
All right. Oh, I get to break. Oh, I get to break the signs and choose new words. Yes. Oh.
Just make new words for the words that you're gonna use. Just don't replace all of them yet. It's the already used words.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Oh, I see, okay.
Excuse me?
Imagine if I changed the picture here.
And we'll do... I can kind of see where someone can make a sentence of this. Oh, let me sleep.
Quick, Dragon, you only have 3 minutes. You spent 2 minutes working on that part of it.
Girl,
I
we
will
ain't
move
there
on.
yet.
Shut up.
Girl, you stay in that end of the room. I'll stay on this end of the room. We ain't there yet. You gotta take a pause. You gotta take a pause.
And you kind of tell what I'm trying to make.
Girl, I don't.
Actually,
This is
it's
kind of
really
uncomfortable,
good.
man. Oh. Oh, I iced her out so much she left. Oh, shoot. There goes my Riz.
That does not look good. Oh, I see. And you didn't.
Oh,
I can't
time's
make you with that material.
up. Time's up.
Wait, use leaf litter as the... Okay, you did.
You have until I get ran over there.
I did. I was trying to make a button, but I forgot how.
I'll let you put the button down if you want to put the button down for finishing touches. It's just one plank. Or one or two planks.
I'm stealing one of your cat's legs, then.
Okay. Oh, I forgot how scary this looks from far away. Oh. Okay. Oh.
I
Oh,
don't think he's gonna get the leaf litter part, but whatever.
okay.
I literally said it out loud. Are you...
Okay, I really gotta take this all in. Okay, so I see the cave and the mountain. So there's a cave and a mountain. Alright.
Well...
This looks like a... Oh, K for koala. Okay, and a dinosaur. Okay. So me and the dinosaur are speeding into a cave inside a mountain. That's where I'm going with this. Is that correct?
No.
Oh, shoot, what was it?
Koala the speeding dinosaur went through the mountain cave.
Ah! This dinosaur actually looks so cute. What in the world?
Koala, the
Oh.
speeding dinosaur that I made in 4 seconds, goes into the mountain cave.
Oh, I love that. Oh, wow. This actually looks really good, Dragon. It's making me feel really awkward right now for, that thing. I hope you guys enjoyed that little game we did. And it does have a little bit of theme of what we're going to wrap into now. Because, you know, the game of Telephone, it's a lot like some stuff that happened during, I think it was, I'm gonna have to Google when this happened. Because I want to be factual with what I'm about to state here. So I'm trying to like kind of wrap in a little bit of history here. But basically, if you guys didn't know, there are these cables that run under the ocean, which is one of the longest things in the world, apparently. And they communicate electric signals, I think, radio signals. Someone, if you can explain this in the comments down below, you're probably, if you know like the facts on it as I did. I just remember hearing about this as a fact, and I thought it'd be kind of cool to wrap it into my video because it actually kind of wraps into the story I'm presenting as well. Because I want to start talking about this person who's starting up their lighthouse journey and becoming a lighthouse keeper. But what happens when everything around them starts to expand? Because the world is starting to expand. It was starting to expand right around this time period, which we're highlighting, which is the later 1900s. And the world was starting to expand around then, like economic booms and stuff like that. So we'll be highlighting that a lot in our episodes here coming soon. But with one of those little additions, I want to add a little bit of underwater cabling, because cabling will soon become prevalent in our Somerville area and the story as we get into that. And if you guys know, I don't really present the story of Somerville in the most natural way that you probably present most stories. Kind of close off with a little bit of words into like the expanding world around it. So, because Somerville has to adjust to that. So we will see that problem as it comes into the future. But the whole point of us playing the game of telephone was to wrap in this idea of making kind of a telephone cord across the water. So we'll get to working on that. Because, I don't know, fun little idea. Honestly, this episode is more of just an idea. This is why don't we do this? I mean, the season's ending, wrap into stuff, a good segue into stuff. As I said, this goes along with some of the story elements, so I will be writing a little bit of a lore piece on this near the end. And I am wondering something, because I really don't know how much time we have left for the end of the season, but I'm wondering if, I'm imagining this right now, what if like a cable car, you know, one of those cable cars they used to get up snowy hills, look really cool, running from there to there. I want to see how I'm going to be using copper bars in the water. I want to see how those look, because it would be really cool to have a cable car running from the top of that roof all the way over to that tree over there. Would that really bring things together or no? I feel like that would. That's a crazy idea. I might actually put that in as an idea for this end of the series. I only have a few more months to get this idea across, and I still have a build here, and a build all the way over there, and a server tour to do, and some lore pieces to divulge into. So I don't know if we'll get there, but if we do get there, I think that would be a really cool idea. But for now, we're going to head underwater, and I actually won't use the Nautilus this time because it's not going to really require too much work. And I might honestly, we'll put this underwater, probably, I can't think of words sometimes. Wax some of these copper bars because it will probably look good with a little bit of a grading effect. We'll see if I can get a good grading effect while I'm doing this. And hopefully it will turn nighttime. Oh, hopefully it won't turn nighttime while I'm underwater. But hopefully it will turn nighttime here soon so I can kind of show you guys what I've been working on with all the daylight stuff. All the torch type stuff. You can just make... Oh, that's right. That makes a lot of sense, actually. All right, so we'll probably take it from this cable here. Kind of show like it was broken by the shipwreck is my thoughts here. And I'll kind of walk you through this because we already kind of had a montage at the start of this. I mean, we can do a bit of a montage here. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a montage. Maybe I won't. I've been doing a lot of montages lately. So I'm going to kind of walk you guys through this build. So we kind of want to show that it's shattered here because I don't want it to look... Like, I want to show it like it's been shattered and broken apart by... In fact, we won't even do the... We'll do the unwaxed version to show the, like, the shattered effect almost. Over here, down this way, mixing and matching all our different cables. And hopefully this looks somewhat good than what I have going on right now. Actually, maybe we'll use the Nautilus. You know, because I just realized the reason why I have a Nautilus is because water is not fun. Well, being underwater for too long is not fun. Water is fun. On some days. Am I like the only person who goes to the beach just to sit on the sand? It's like I genuinely just hate going in the water sometimes. Like I hate getting wet. I don't know if that's just me. It's not my vibe. You know, some things are just not your vibe sometimes. And I feel like that's good to know. I feel like that's good to be aware of. It's called self-awareness. And I feel like, is that normal? Is that okay? I feel like it's okay to have kind of like that self-aware, like, you know, this just isn't my vibe. Like, you know, I don't know. I feel like water is a random thing to have, but just certain things... Maybe it's because I'm kind of a germaphobe, but it's just water. I just don't like it. I don't like getting really too wet. It's just kind of awkward sometimes. I don't know. Kind of vulnerable here, guys, you know? I'm just kidding. Okay, so we'll take you. Actually, we haven't named you yet, but that's okay. Let's quick get on you because you're going to start dying. Please don't. All right. Oh, I'd rather me die, honestly. All right. Oh, it looks so good sunsetting off the water. Water Adventures. Well, I don't know if that'll be the title of today's episode, but that'd be a good title of today's episode. Woo! Very water themed. Okay, it is kind of hard. Actually, we'll just let the Nautilus swim around a bit, and then we'll ride it whenever we need air. Yeah, that's a good idea. Actually, let's just go till... how far away is the playground? I don't know. We'll probably go till we run out of bars. The whole idea is that it goes underneath the bridge. Right about here. I don't want to... This is just a little additional build. Nothing crazy. It's not really even a build. It's just me placing decoration blocks. I love how I sometimes call these builds, but they're not really builds. I know I said this season would be scaling here soon, but there is a... I know I had a full-on thing about it, but there are... To be honest with you guys, there are a few things that go into having to scale builds, because if I'm going to have to be scaling things up drastically... There's a few things that need to go in place in order for me to even do that. So I'm sorry if it's kind of going against by what you guys were expecting. By me scaling up stuff. But I'm sorry if it kind of goes against what you guys were expecting with that. I've tried to scale it up appropriately, but I got a little bit blocked, a little bit gatekeeped by all the little projects I have to also take care of. But at the end of this episode, all those should be taken care of, you know? It all should be pretty fine. Gucky and gross. Maybe you don't, honestly. Maybe I should be more. Maybe I'm lying. Maybe you don't really like it that way. But, yeah, okay. You know, a little bit of that additional effect. It's not meant to be anything like a magnificent look. You know what, for underwater stuff that you're probably never going to see, if you do end up going down here, it's a nice little touch. Maybe people will get it. Probably won't. But I think it did give me a bit of idea. I do like the little... I'll see in the daytime here. Once it turns day. But I think it did give me an idea for that tram car, or whatever they're called. Trailway? Tram? They gotta be tram cars. I'll probably put a little thing on me correcting myself. But that's gotta be what they're called. But, like, I feel like that's a good idea. Who cares if it means that the season goes on a little bit longer? I'm the owner of the server. If I really want to make it go on a little bit longer, I can. I'm just kidding. I am excited though for next season, because next season I don't even know what I'm gonna build yet next season. Like, kind of around winter last year, I kind of knew what I wanted to do for this season, like what the theme would be and all that. I don't know what I'm gonna be building next season. I might not have the opportunity to reuse those ideas, like the tram car or the underwater kind of cable. I might be able to get an opportunity to use those ideas, so it's good to use them now and bring them all here in Somerville, and it kind of wraps in. It makes sense. It's not too far-fetched from where all the design stuff is going, but I don't know. I'm very excited for next season because, like, I just don't know what I'm going to build. So, like, right now, there's a lot of most of my thoughts aren't going towards that. They're going to how can I improve Somerville, which is probably a better mindset to have. But yeah, look at this. Look at all the light. Oh my gosh. Like, hold up. There's a perfect area. I found that if you go up here, it looks really great. And if we go up here, like, look at that. You get a little bit of shadows thanks to this. But you can actually see it in the excuse me. I don't know where you came from, but you're not supposed to be here. Thank you. Like, look at that. You can actually see the buildings and like the little starry effect. Oh, this looks like a thumbnail waiting to happen. Oh, this looks beautiful, scrumptious. We're gonna sleep here so we can check out that build though. All right, let's see how this works. In some ways, this is also like a grave to my previous Nautilus. That's kind of where like the Nautilus idea came from, the Iron Nautilus. But see, like, you gotta give it a cool name because it's a ship. If you go down. Maybe once it turns blue, it will look really good. That water effect is, I do not like that part of it. I mean, it kind of goes away once you're up here, but if you're following along, it's a little detail you'll miss. I mean, in mindset, it was a good idea. I think in, like, how I thought about it, it was a good idea. It's a really crafty idea, but you're not really going to notice it. Maybe when it's blue. And you're probably swimming around, maybe you'll notice it, like you're swimming down here and you go, oh, there's a little bit of a trail of stuff. I don't know. It's kind of weird making fragmented builds because they don't feel complete, and I like having completed builds. But I mean, for the story this was an episode for the story. I feel like that's a good way to phrase this. This was an episode for the story. We love being actually thinking ahead, because last season I did not think ahead at all. If you couldn't tell, last season I had really no idea where I was going with some episodes. In some ways that is good, but also in some ways might cause a little bit of awkwardness or just loose end episodes where it's just like there's not a lot going on. Oh, if you see it over here, then it looks good. Like if I go over here, yeah, it's not bad. It's a good addition, but it is just an addition. For being honest, it is just an addition. I think that is probably near the end of the episode, except for the fact that we do have to add in some lore. So let's head up here and quick write in some of that lore notes, because those are always important to have. Good information. All right, why don't we take a look at this last little bit of lore that I've wrote here for now. Boom, 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 boom. 6 pages just today, and honestly, I have more to add. I don't know why sometimes it does that little spacing thing on the first page where it like makes the... I try to make it like a good spacing thing, but sometimes it weirds it out a little bit. Like, hold up, this is what I want it to do. Let's see if I can get it to work now. There we go. Okay, thank you. I don't know why it sometimes does that, but sometimes it's just a weird formatting thing. Unfortunately, it seems the Lighthouse Keeper is not having great peace treaties going on with the mobs. And maybe there's some sort of way for them to avoid upcoming mobs around the lighthouse. I don't know. Maybe something called a tram? Maybe that's how I can wrap it in. I don't know. I'm thinking of ideas. I have a lot of good ideas here because hopefully I can get past this little mob part of the storyline and add that a little ash detail in, and then we can get into some really good stuff, because it's actually this, I will say that this lore, I hope you've been following it, because this little Lighthouse Keeper lore, if you were following it, you have a little bit of a hint towards what is going on with some other side plots we've had going on the server. Because if you didn't know, well, if you didn't know, some things in the server have been slowly changing. And if you didn't know and you need some extra clues, maybe that might be able to help you where the story is going. Probably not too much just yet, but there are the clues written down, and I will be expanding upon them and giving answers here soon. So don't fret if you're a little lost. You can consider making a timeline to help you out, but I will be giving answers here soon in a few episodes. But with that out of the way, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I got a lot of stuff done. It probably was shorter, probably had more of a focus on the game rather than getting all my projects done, but I will say behind all these scenes, there were a few more hours to getting projects done. It's kind kind of how episodes work, but we are officially at the point where we can get working back on our bigger projects. And maybe even that tram. I don't know. I'm really excited about that tram, guys, if you can tell. I'm probably still saying the wrong word, but I'm excited. I saw, this all spawned over the fact that I saw a little emoji of it when I was Googling something up about the cables during this episode. So that's great. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. It's going well for me. I'm enjoying this series. Might be one of my favorite yet. It's beating Remnants. I won't lie. There's just a lot of good stuff going on here, guys. I hope you're enjoying just as much as I am. If you have watched the end of this episode, because apparently this is a thing YouTubers are doing now. If you did watch the end of this episode, I think it's a good time to shout out Johnny and Angel. If you shout out Johnny, you're my best friend. If you shout out Angel in the comments, you're also my best friend. Isn't that incredible? I hope you guys have a great day, night, week, weekend, whatever. And I'll see you next time on the path ahead. Bye.